Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Alivo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. I'm Dusty Sonnenberg. Well, the clouds have cleared out, the sun has broken through, and we are up to 79 degrees on the barn thermometer. It's a warmer feel outside than it has been the last couple days, and it looks like the warming trend should continue through the weekend. A couple quick calendar reminders. Tune in tomorrow as Dale will be broadcasting from the Wyandotte County Fair. That all thanks to Nature's Premium Liquid Fertilizers since 1946. Also, we'll be broadcasting from Farm Science Review coming up on Monday, sort of a preview day there, thanks to Homan. Homan brings value to your farm. And the Ohio Cattlemen's Association is hosting 6 free educational meetings covering topics like grazing management, reproduction, and herd health. Meetings include dinner and require registration. Visit ohiocattle.org for more information. Let's check in now with Joel Panorwood as he has an update from Performance Livestock Analytics.
For this story, we travel to Western Ohio to In Seafording Farms and Trucking to talk with Ben Seafording about some new technology they're putting in place on the farm that's helping them in many ways. That technology, Performance Livestock Analytics.
Technology-wise, I mean, a lot of guys right away go to the auto steer, and I think our GPS auto steer technology comparative in the livestock would be the Performance Beef. We started using that a couple years ago. With the Performance Beef, it's pretty no nonsense. You put the ingredients in that it tells you to, you mix it, you put the pounds in the bunk that it tells you to put in the bunk. It's pretty stupid proof for the most part. Even besides just mix and feed, it tracks our cost for us. Kind of has your numbers right at your fingertips, and that's very valuable. The way we used to do it, we had the binder with the little chicken scratch sheets on it and the little batch cards for different size feed batches, and a couple bunks need more feed, a couple don't. You're trying to figure which batch was going to fit where. One guy leaves for the weekend, the next guy hops in the feed, and we were always on the phone. Well, how did you mix this batch? Now you just hit the iPad and do your thing.
Find the full video on the topic online at ohioagnet.com and more information at performancelivestockanalytics.com. I'm Joel Panorwood reporting.
Thanks, Joel. Well, let's take a quick look now at your Wednesday afternoon weather forecast brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com.
Sunny, warm, and dry for the rest of this afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at your forecast update. Temperatures creeping a little bit higher today versus yesterday. Going to be doing the same thing for tomorrow and Friday as we finish out the week. We are rain-free through Saturday. And then on Sunday, we may have to watch for a little bit of moisture trying to come down out of Michigan. This little wave just doesn't have a lot of potential, but it's still here. We've lost a lot of moisture out of it over the past 2 days or so, but the system is still there. So Sunday, we may see some hit-and-miss scattered shower action, particularly in western parts of Ohio. And then we're back to the fully dry stuff all the way through it next week. I'm meteorologist Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Stay tuned. We'll be back to take a look at your markets after this.
Get ready for the 63rd Annual Farm Science Review, September 16th through the 18th near London, Ohio. Explore hundreds of exhibits, field demonstrations, and educational sessions. Get pre-sale discounted tickets at participating OSU Extension offices, agribusinesses, or online at fsr.osu.edu. Plan your trip with the digital directory and mobile app, and follow Farm Science Review on social media. Don't miss the 63rd Farm Science Review, September 16th through the 18th.
This is Dale Minio with the Ohio AgNet. For over 25 years, my truck has been running strong on biodiesel, reliable, high-performance fuel that keeps me on the road promoting agriculture. Every gallon helps power Ohio's economy, protect our environment, and support our hardworking soybean farmers. The best part? It works in any diesel engine. No modifications needed. Take it from me. Choose biodiesel and drive with purpose. Learn how at soyohio.org.
Well, let's take a look now at how your markets closed for a Wednesday, brought to us by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Well, September corn closed the day down 4 cents at $3.97 1/4 cents. December new crop corn closed 2 3/4 cents lower at $4.17. Looking out to corn for March of 26, that was also down 3 cents at $4.34 1/2 cents. In the soybean pits, September soybeans closed down 6 cents today, $10.05 1/2. November new crop beans were also 6 cents lower at $10.25 1/4, and soybeans for January of 26 closed 5 3/4 cents lower at $10.44 3/4. September wheat is trading down 5 3/4 cents at $4.95, with wheat for December down 5 1/4, $5.15. In livestock, we saw a rebound from yesterday as October live cattle closed up 97.5 cents at $231.15. December cattle closed up $1.50 at $232.67.5 cents, and February cattle up $1.65 at $234 even. In hogs, positive numbers with October lean hogs up 70 cents, $96.82 1/2 cents. December hogs closed 42.5 cents higher at $88.27.5, and February hogs remained unchanged, $90.22 1/2 cents. For feeder cattle, October feeders were up $4.75 at $350.40, but November feeders closed 60 cents lower at $348.27 1/2 cents. And in milk, Class 3 milk for October was down 35 cents at $16.57. This is the Ohio AgNet.